Hello everybody, and welcome back to Little Nightmares 2, where we're going to hop right back into it. We're in Chapter 5. And unfortunately, it seems like Chapter 5, which actually, hold on. I can check to see if it has any, but it does not have any hats. Nothing. Chapter 5 has no collectibles. So this has to be the last chapter then. So, let us go. No. Why did that matter? Does that change maybe if you get all the collectibles? Perhaps? I wonder if that might change if you get the collectibles. I mean, that would make sense that Chapter 5 would change. If this is the last chapter, maybe a different ending if you get everything. I guess we go down the hallway? No, we don't go down the hallway. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. So what was confusing there is what was the key to going in there? And that was the music. So yeah, the music that you just heard. This music tells you which one to go into. Okay. I'm just being a bit impatient with this game. Which is not the fault of the devs. It's a fantastically made game. Oh. I see. Weird. I'm trying to get the meaning of this. The TV thing I think just means, you know, we watch way too much TV. Okay. Okay. So what was that creature? Why did it take 6? Where is 6? Oh my 6. Six. I'm like stunned right now. I'm stunned. Okay, I think it might be time to run. Is that... Oh my goodness. Okay, oh gosh, run. That's the one complaint I have about this game, and it's not their fault. It just comes with the territory of the game. It's where you where to jump, you know? Like you have the doorway, but you're never quite sure, you know, how to run into the doorway. And that's not their fault. It just comes with the territory of 2D games. And this is a 3D game, but it's like the side-scroller type aspect to it. Okay, that did not even touch me. That was not even close. But what happened? Is that 6? And if so, why is 6 so huge? Go. Go. Okay, I'm just being cautious. Because I have a feeling like they do another chase sequence like that. Okay. Alright, so grab it. Nice. Although I don't know if that's nice or not. I don't know what's going on, and it's kind of scary. I guess that's the whole point. It's a horror game, but, you know. So we have to go this way. Yeah. I do like that aspect. Oops. I have to go up, say hey up there, and then go through. Drop it! Drop it! He didn't drop it! My character didn't drop it! Like, the question is that really 6? Is that really the girl in the yellow, or I guess it's a girl. It's a girl. Pronouns. Watch, it's gonna confuse me now, thinking I'm gonna go this way, and it's gonna want me to go the other way. Nope. You gonna grab it? Thank you. Yoink! messed it up. If I take it down from there, it's done for. So I can't. Sorry, that was loud. Just not even on purpose. Okay, so we gotta figure this out. I go over there. Maybe that's just it. Huh. I got one more thing to try and then I'm out of ideas. So close. That's my best bet. That is my best bet. Not that there's much else going on for me. Okay, well now it's ruined. I have to jump up there in one fell swoop or it's ruined. I think that's the only doable method I have to doing this. I have to redo it. Stop it. No, that's bad. What? I died from hitting it with an axe. I died from hitting it with an axe. Really? My goodness, that was rough. That was extremely rough. Okay, then? Then what am I supposed to do? Oh, call maybe? Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I'm an idiot. I forgot the call button existed. I can cut it all out, so... Yeah! Yes, give me back my 6. 6! There 6 is. I believe the 6 is a she. Oh, 6 is a bit bigger still. So that was 6, in fact. Rescuing you. What is this stuff? It is really weird. I do not like it. I do not like it. That's an eyeball. There are several eyeballs. This is very weird. Amazing. But weird. It's being very generous with time right now. Help. Get up. Get up. Get up. Yes, come on. Get up. Get up. Pull. 6. I don't even want to play anymore. Like, legit, I don't want to play anymore. Are you kidding me? Now, what's the reasoning behind that? She's just crazy? Because she ate... I'm going to call her she now. He, she, it, it. I'm going to call it it. Because it's not a person. It's a thing. Is it just evil? Did this cause it to become evil? Okay, it's a chair. What? Okay. What's going on? Okay. Can't move. That better not be the end of the game. No. You're not telling me that this guy's gonna... So, what? I still can't move. I guess we're sitting there. It's very hard to tell. Yeah. Okay. But I'm kind of confused here. I've better half hat. It would be cliched to collect them all. What? Signal interruption. It's all over now. Hey everybody. Sorry. I wanted to interject this in here, and I'm not gonna rush my thought here. I'm actually recording this part right on 3/16 at 12:24 a.m. which I was editing this for today, but but I think I'm releasing a different video today, and I'll release this the next day, which I don't mind. But here's my thing. I did another video on this. I did a bonus video on this where I go collect the rest of the hats and the rest of the glitches. And that will be coming out. Now, I also want to state, in case you don't want to watch that video, I will be doing an edited version of it for YouTube publicly, and Twitch subs will get access to the entire about 2.5 hour video. It'll be unedited. But I will be doing an edited version of it that removes most of me, because I had to go back and play basically most of the game again. So, I'll leave some of the thoughts in that I felt were important to include in the edited one, but some of them won't be. So, take that to what you will. In that video, I start off at the very beginning. Once I get back into the game, I realize something about the little the music box, actually. And that pushed me over the edge on my thoughts, and I really, really like the game. I am not a huge fan of this ending. I never really talked about it, but I'm not a huge fan of this ending. I don't think it's that crazy that he is the tall man or thin man or whatever you want to call him. And I do believe that they are the same person. And my reasoning behind this, now, just so you know, these thoughts are going in before you hear my other thoughts on the video. So just be aware that these thoughts are weeks, if not like a month later of thoughts. So you're going to hear my thoughts. I want to leave my thoughts in the game that were from right then, because I feel it's important to have those, because you guys deserve to hear what my original thoughts were. I mean, that's just bottom line. I think you guys deserve to hear those thoughts. But either way, I think that they are both the same person, because I don't know if I covered this in the bonus video, so I'm covering it now. It makes sense that in the scene where they're in the room, the tall man wasn't going after us. He took 6. And why he turned 6 into whatever that thing was, and I'm assuming that's what that tall man did. It would make sense that he'd want to get back at 6 for the betrayal. I am not a huge fan of the betrayal either. I don't understand it. I'm sure that there might be a reasoning, and I want to let people know that I do not hate this game at all. My opinions might come off a little bit strong, so I want to state that I did not hate this game. It was really, really, really well made, and in the end I gave it a 10 out of 10 in the bonus video. But I don't know when that's coming out because I have a bunch of editing to do on that video at some point, and I won't be doing it really soon because I also am working on a side project that's not going up on my channel, though, that I want to finish, and I'm almost done with it. So, but either way, I think that the ending was kind of a little bit lackluster. I didn't really think it was a good twist that they were the same person, because I really don't think that that's a good twist, because it's not. It makes sense. Like, you think about all the evidence. He's the only one who went into the TV world. He was the one seeing the door. I mean, he was able to stop him. Sorry. That was my my speaker system turning off. But anyway, my point just being that it just seems like it kind of is all, kind of fruitless and kind of pointless, if that makes sense. Not that I don't like the game, and not that I don't appreciate it for what it is, but I didn't like that ending. It felt like she did it for no reason. I thought that maybe it was because of the music box. Our character hitting the music box maybe made her feel like he didn't care about her, and she just gave up on the world then. Or maybe she felt that he abandoned her, and all of that stuff. But I don't think they did a good enough job in stating that. Like, it doesn't need to be super clear, but I want it to be a little bit clear as to her motivations behind that, just so that it's reasonable. Because even in the first game, from what I recall, again, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, she eats gnomes at the end of the game, and those gnomes have helped her out throughout the entire game. So she just seems kind of crazy. But if there was some reasoning behind this, maybe that could explain her craziness in the first game, Or maybe it's just this world. Maybe it's just all the stuff she's been through, and then that topped her off and she just gave up. And I guess that's some of the benefit to the game, not having that knowledge. But at the same time, I wish they'd just give us like a little hint, And honestly, I feel like you should play this game. I don't know why they released this one after Little Nightmares. I feel like they should have released this one first and then Little Nightmares as Little Nightmares 2. I think it would have worked out a lot better, but I also don't know if people would have liked this game as much as the first one, because personally, if I were to replay the first one, I played it a long while ago, I probably would like the first one more. The locations and the gameplay in this one were better than the first one, but the overall story may have been good. Also, there's not really much of a story, to be honest. It's hard to piece together, and that's kind of the point. And I'm not hating on the developers for that. They did a fantastic job. So anyway, I just wanted to say that. I wanted to let you guys know that I think I gave it a 9 out of 10 or even lower in this video, but then the next one I'm like, nope, 10 out of 10 at the beginning of the video, because I really, really appreciated something that they did. But I also do want to note that if you get this game, which I always recommend that you get a game if you like it and try to play it on whatever you can, if you can, or just support the developers. The extra stuff, again, took me 2 hours and like 30 minutes to fully record, and that's with messing up and all. Because I still messed up sometimes, and I played this right afterward too. Like, I did this immediately after I finished the game as the next recording. It was a lot. And I did it all in one go, start to finish. It was a lot. So just be aware that that is a thing, and just be aware that, this is what's going on with this type of game before you get yourself into it. It's going to take a lot of time if you want to 100% it. I still haven't even gotten all the achievements yet. So just be aware that if you're going to get it and you want 100% it, it will take time. And that's why I am going to edit it down, but that's also why I want to put out the full video. I spent 2.5 hours recording. I don't want that to go to waste. And honestly, I found out some things that I did not even know, including something in this video that I kind of cheesed. I believe, yeah, it was in this one. I won't say what it is, so you'd have to watch the next video. But I may not include it in the non-full version that's on Twitch as a Twitch sub, because my goal is to get the one going up on YouTube down to about 30 minutes, 30 to 50 minutes. So I'm cutting at the very least an hour and a half or 2 hours. 2 hours worth of content is going to be cut. So that's why I don't want it to go to waste. You know, I recorded 2 hours worth of content, and there's content there. And maybe one day I'll just post it publicly. Probably not, but I might. And I'm also happy to say, in case anyone's watching this that doesn't know my Twitch, I think I got my second payout ever from Twitch, which is once you get about $100 at a certain day of the month, they send you the money. So we have officially gone 2 full circles. So I've made $200 off of Twitch. Thank you so much. And those people know who they are who have supported me. Thank you so much for your support. And the money does go back. Most of that money goes back into games. The first one was mostly toward Jedi Fallen Order, which I have not played yet fully, even myself. But I have the game on Xbox. And it's kind of pointless now because Xbox Game Pass has it. But either way, I have it on Xbox and I will play it. So anyway, that was about 10 minutes of additional talking there. I'm hoping it's okay. I'll try to leave a note saying skip 10 minutes to get back to the actual video, but I wanted to put my thoughts in here because I wanted to make sure you guys know, in case anyone would get upset about it, that I did like this game. I just did not like the ending, but that kind of proves this game doesn't need the ending to be good. The gameplay and the quality outrank the ending, and I 100% respect people's opinion if they like the ending. I'm sure there's a lot of YouTubers that liked it, and I respect it. I respect anyone who adores this game and thinks it's a fantastic game. I think it's a great game. I don't think it's fantastic, but I think it's great. I respect you if you think that, because you have the right to, and you're not wrong. I just didn't really strike with that ending as much as other people probably did. So anyway, my the house fan is going on, or something's going on, and is coming out of the vent. So I am going to stop this right now, and we'll get back to the credits. So thank you, and enjoy the little bit of this video that's left. Okay, I'll start off with stuff I know is positive. Gameplay, amazing. Atmosphere, amazing. Music, amazing. This team definitely knows how to create a horror game. Now, I have a lot of unanswered questions. The first game, I don't even think had this many unanswered questions. And I'm not too happy with the story seemingly here. This might really push people away from liking me and liking my channel, but the story, from what I gathered, and I'm leaving this very open-ended, just like the game left it, because I don't know how I feel. I need to watch other people play the game, and I need to watch how they react to the game and how they take their interpretation of the game for me to try to think more about it. And that happens a lot with me with games and movies sometimes. I had to see a review, for example, a movie called Little Things. Once I watched someone explain the ending on YouTube more, I liked that movie more. I'm not going to get into that because I want to do a review for that, but that's just the idea, okay? Now that many people know what that movie is. I'm sure plenty of people do. It was a Warner Brothers film put on HBO Max, and the theaters, but anyway. This, from my understanding, the story is this kid wakes up, meets Six. And I guess Six is just evil. I don't understand, because we rescued Six, you know. I mean, maybe Six is just evil, and that would explain, because in the first game, Six, at the very end of the game, ate gnomes that have been helping her throughout the entire game, right? So I'm kind of confused as to... Now, maybe if I were to play through the first game again, maybe that's why I'm having some, blackouts, but I don't think so, because that world I don't think existed in the first one. And now, are they saying that we became the next one of that guy, or were that guy locked up in there, right? Are we the person that was locked up in there, or are we the next? Because it could be taken both ways. I'm assuming we're supposed to be that was us, right? But what's the point then in us kidnapping her and then going after ourselves? I'm very confused as why then us from the future comes back and then starts, trying to kill us? Because, it could have just ended with Six, Because, Six reached out. We were trying to save Six from that TV, and then why would Six do that? This game is by no means a mediocre game, okay? By no means is this low tier. This game is flippin' amazing, and I absolutely love it. I'm just confused to the story. And if someone left when they said that... If someone already left and thought I hated this game, I don't by any means. I'm just extremely confused. I'm all up for, confusing endings. And most of the time, confusing endings take a while to come into light, but I personally don't think the story in this game is what's supposed to sell you. And if someone disagrees, you can put it in the comments. But I feel like what's supposed to sell you on this game is the gameplay. I think that's what's supposed to sell you on buying this game and wanting to play it. I don't know what that meant. Maybe there's more information, because the first one has DLCs, or maybe they'll add DLCs. I hope they do. I really hope they do. Answer some of the questions that I have, and hopefully other people have questions too. But with games, knowingly, the first game has DLCs, the second one doesn't tend to have DLCs. This didn't have a season pass. It had one DLC that was worth $5 that gets you one hat, And it said it'd be cliche to collect them all. So I got an achievement for not collecting all the hats. Right? But it's kind of stupid in the sense for that achievement, because it's never cliche to collect them all. I'd say 90% of people, the first playthrough, will not collect all of the collectibles in any game. It's just... And maybe that's a little over-exaggerating. Maybe it's more like 70 or 80%. But most people won't collect all of them first go. It's not really something that will happen. So it's just kind of hard. Now, I do want to go back through, and I'm hoping that maybe there's another ending. Again, by no means is this game bad. By no means is this game bad. It's just... I don't understand what the game's trying to say, and the story doesn't make sense to me. like, I got super excited to play this game again, and maybe I just need to go back through the first one. I mean, I've completed the first one. Not all the DLCs, but I've completed the first one, and I've at least seen a playthrough of the first one completely. Now, I don't want to play the first one again. I don't want to play the first one now on my channel. I have other stuff I want to do. I have other series that I need to get back to, but more games keep on coming out, and then I end up wanting to do those and getting them out. So I really don't want to go back to Little Nightmares, at least in video form. I might do a streaming playthrough of it. Ooh, again, good music. But I don't know if I like that ending. Again, I don't have to like it. That's my right to. And the dev team, obviously, this is what their story wanted to be. Sometimes that's not entirely true. A great example is Cyberpunk. Not the game they wanted by any means, but I don't know if I like that. The last section I absolutely loved. Chapter 5 I absolutely loved. It was amazing. I was enthralled. I liked that puzzle at the end. I was a little bit of an idiot towards the end. That very last one. And I have another question. How did 6 get that big? Like, what was that thing? What was that doing to her that made her gigantic? And her, I don't know if you could tell, but her arms, her arms were longer than they were. Kind of like she was a beast. But why wouldn't she save us? I don't understand. I really, really, really don't. Because, unless maybe she just felt like, you left me there all this time. Now I'm gonna leave you here. But we were trying. Or unless she knew that was us, right? That we took her, and she knew that. So that's why she did it. That makes sense to me. That actually make a lot more sense. I don't like stories where the person's just crazy. And actually crazy. We've had games where, people think that they're seeing things in a horror game, but they're not. It's all in their head. I'm not talking about that kind of crazy. I literally mean actual crazy for no good reason doing what they're doing. Kind of in horror movies when you have a killer who doesn't kill for any reason. Just kills because they want to, or the movie doesn't explain. It's that kind of thing. And if that is what 6 is, just crazy, I don't really like that. Because we saw her bending fingers when we came out of the in the hospital. What I thought was a dummy's hand. She was bending the fingers. So maybe she is a little bit crazy. Now, is this a prequel or is this a sequel? I don't think it's a sequel because she didn't have her jacket. And that right there to me makes me think this is a prequel. Because at the end of the first game, I think she just went through a door. I think. Again, it's been a long time since I played the first one. But maybe once the series officially comes out, because now that I've started it, I have information that other people don't. People who haven't watched this yet on my channel. So maybe once I finish posting these videos, I will maybe stream the first game with all the DLCs. And I want to do that. I want to play it, though, for sure, because I want to see what the first game has to say and see if I can make anything out in this one. But by no means is this a bad game, and at least 90% of the time, all the mistakes I made in the game were myself and not the game dev's mistakes. I did not come across, actually, I may have come across one glitch. And there was a couple of times where the character started freaking out. but I didn't come across many glitches, so that's good. Okay, that was weird. And by the way, I do plan on letting the credits roll to completion. It seems pretty long, but I plan on letting it roll till completion. In memory of. Oh, that's nice. I love when games or movies do in memory of. It's kind of the idea that you won't forget them. You know, they're put there. They're put into a project that people love dearly. And yeah, Tekken. This is Tekken. So what I will do is I do have the DLC for this game. It's just over. How many achievements do I have left, by the way? I have quite a few. What's this achievement? I don't know if we have a solution. Oh. Every achievement in the collectible from the first 2 chapters. Oh. Okay. Primetime. What? What is this? Now, it's like this, by the way, when it says that, it's not because I'm recording or anything. It's just because it's stupid. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I don't plan on playing through Chapter 5 again. To be honest, I just... See, as well, I want to stress something. I'm being very cautious about saying I don't like this game. And anyone who's played The Last of Us 2, or seen a playthrough of The Last of Us 2, hopefully you'll understand. I absolutely love The Last of Us 2. And it is quite hated amongst diehard fans of the first one, where I didn't really like the first one too much. I liked it. I enjoyed it, but I think I had my fair share of issues. I wasn't as shocked and enthralled as other people were because of The Walking Dead by Telltale. I have been enthralled by that series a lot, and that was the first like zombie thing I really sunk my teeth into. So I want to be very cautious about saying I don't like this game, because I do like it. Even if I don't like the story, the gameplay, the style, everything is just so top tier. It's hard for me to say that I don't like it. But I just want to stress that I'm being careful before making my judgments, because I know there's people out here that will absolutely adore that ending. And I just need to understand the ending more before I make my assumptions and my opinions. So, but I'm going to go back through. I'm probably going to find a walkthrough and then go back through all the chapters. And the first chapter does have the DLC hat. And I will go through that. I'll probably play back up to there. It's not too far. It's like right at the beginning. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. And the end of the main game of Little Nightmares 2. I did say I wanted to go get all the hats. I will. It's going to be very annoying playing back through, though, finding all the hats and the glitches. But I do want to find them. Hopefully I can make it just one video. And then if nothing happens, I'll be quite disappointed. It's okay to have collectibles for the sake of collectibles. But it seems like those glitch things, it seems like that would come with another ending, you know? If it's just a collectible, then fine, but I hope it'd come with a different ending. Because personally, I don't like that ending too much. Especially when, you're playing through this entire game, and maybe that's the whole idea. Maybe they wanted Six to look innocent and cute, and then her to do that. But if that's so, the first game already did that. You don't rinse and repeat. If that makes sense. But anyway, I'm gonna end it, see if I can find things. Yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next video. Goodbye.